denying that left eye. This phase removed a little beat down after giving out offer. Cody is here in front of the final boss, the firmest hard pass on the sellout. His fans.
Eerie somber silence hanging over this audience. It's Cody Rhodes' entrance I've ever known. It was like in Philadelphia because they know 6 nights ago.
And not just the booting.
Go. As we all do, we witnessed a trap.
But the disrespect, to be punched in the face, to be whipped with a weight belt bearing his father's date-gifted Rolex that his father Dusty once wore. To death.
So, Philadelphia, City of Champions, what? Obvious. What do we want to talk about? Question with an in WWE history and pro wrestling history. Obvious answer, it's the most watched moment. And there I am laying on the bottom tasting. Say to a little one, not even 14, my own blood, what do you say 4 years old when she looks up at you and says, Papa, what it's not a conversation happened to your face that I was prepared to have, classify as a Cody lie. So I told her what I can only say. I told her that I ran into a wall. True, I did run into a wall designed. It's not entirely untrue. By the final boss, the Rock. His associate, Travis Scott. And John Cena. And by my WrestleMania 41 opponent, you know, I drove John around show from city to city. All I was trying to do was sponge on for 2 years from show to show off every bit of knowledge that I possibly could. I felt he was a hero. About John, how many people here felt about John. I'll tell her what actually happened. So one day I'll tell her that a great man who is the very definition of the word virtuous, a man who did great things, who was my model in this sport, who used to run to the ring with a t-shirt emblazoned on it, "Wave up!" The slogan, "Never give up." I'll tell her he gets. And I apologize for, I'm doing everything I can to maintain my composure in this any language you might have heard moment. John, if you don't owe it to me, I believe you owe it to them. Why? We'd all love to know why. Friend John Cena, well, I'm sure it will be a very, and if I know my old smooth, well-educated, well-crafted, he'll probably say fine speech at some point in there, retort a signature amount of phrase, and when he's done talking, he will feel bulletproof. There is no justification for you, John. He will feel infallible. He will feel justified. Then Cena. I am well aware. However, I am talking to the whole world right now. For those in this room tonight, I don't know if you know this at some point in the past. This was the one story, you might have heard it from me in an interview, place that my old man was afraid to perform in. Like the Road Warriors, so that he knew he was cool, so that you knew. He even one time painted his face, cheer for him. I never shared that same fear. Mustache on my face, climbing a ladder for the Money in the Bank, because for reasons unknown, one time, my briefcase, for reasons unknown, you cheered for him with me. You chose me, you saddled up and you rode. I never forgot it, the street trying to finish a story that started in the late. And then last year, WrestleMania 40, just across the 70s, you cheered for me, you chose me again. WrestleMania 40. Speaking of, you can watch it back and you can turn the audio. Celebrating with my friends and my family. He looked at me. My old friend John Cena in the ring. He pointed at the title. And I will that it gets heavier every day. Never forget what he said. He said, well, John, here I am holding this championship. Here I am holding this championship. It is not heavy enough. Championship as I have done for the last 300, and know that you think that your successor had to look something days. John, I know you're watching. I like you, had to talk like you, had to be like you, John, and you are convinced that you are the last of you to live like you. Well, the next one doesn't look like the last one. You're kind, you are not. I am standing right here. I am, and at WrestleMania 41, I will do the same. Holding this above my head as if it weighs nothing. John Cena, clearly you want some. Come and get some!
Bowed but unbroken. Yo, to the most corrupt power known, Cody Rhodes, resolutely standing after the consequences.
From WrestleMania 41 in Vegas, we are 43 days away We are in the city where WrestleMania 40, things have gotten really different. Saw Cody Rhodes take that championship. Turn in Toronto has created this.
Main event players pitch main event things. That's always. Cody said a lot out there, but you and Cody and the rest of the world saw the John Cena that I both know that there's so much more. Elimination Chamber, warning everyone about. SmackDown doesn't need some puff piece from an interview that redefines the main event of WrestleMania. Michael Cole or Joe Tessitore. SmackDown needs a hard and no one will turn ahead to the premiere episode of.
Well, hold on, man. I didn't agree to that, Mike. But
Mellow Don't Miz TV.
you know what? I would like to ask Cody one thing. The final boss of life, and you fumbled the bag at the 1 yard line? I mean, come on, comes to you with an offer of a lifetime, an opportunity of a lifetime to change your. What you thinking, man? If the final boss came to me, I would have did exactly what Cena. I was for 4 months after playing Fortnite.
Fortnite? Hold up.
But then you got guys hate like Randy coming off the couch.
Fortnite's for kids, man. I was playing.
Good to see you. Before you say anything, Kevin Owens isn't here.
Elden
Randy, here. But it looks to me like you're itching to get back next week in Barcelona, Spain. You go one in the ring. So I've just had a great idea. How about one? It's Carmelo Hayes.
Nick, I love fumble the bass.
She's my own.
Love it. Hey, kid, you're on the 1 yard line. Don't,
It's only call back.
main event thing.
Slow to start our European tour next week in Barcelona, Spain. Randy getting melted.
Barcelona's getting bigger and bigger, as is tonight. Just